Hello and happy first day of our magical month of December. This one is our first video, our actual video for advent calendars. All month long, I will be looking at advent calendars. This one is a building block. I do have at least 6 building block ones. I might pick up one more. We'll see if we have time. All right, we have 4. I think we have 4 Lego ones. Maybe we have 3 Lego ones. No, we have 4. I have 4 at the moment. And then we have 2 off brands. It might be 3 off brands. I haven't done the direct count yet. I have a pile of encounters. So I don't know if I'm going to double up some days or if I'm going to just carry it on into January. Because I don't think that you necessarily have to celebrate advent calendars, especially if you don't do Christmas. But I figured this one is a really good start for the holiday season. We're looking at Lego City. This is for ages 5 up. It's for Lego set 60436. It's an advent calendar. It's an advent calendar 2024 Lego City. We are gonna jump right into this one. We're gonna open it up. So without further ado, let's hit it. Look at the scene here first. This is pretty much telling us what we're gonna get. I like up here. Looks like we get a turkey. You can't really see that. You see that? Looks like we get a turkey. No, it's his bag. It's Santa's bag. Santa going down the hole. You have Mrs. Claus up there. I do like that you get Mrs. Claus. I have said in one of my videos for October, someone got mad at me for saying that I don't like that Lego always does the same 6. I think Lego does the same 6. And it's absolutely true. I dislike it. Yes. I wish Lego would have made this one. Should, in my mind, I hope like they listen to me, or maybe someone else listens to me and they're bigger than I am and they kind of push to Lego. You know what would be really cool? If you make Santa's village. Right? If this one, instead of Lego City, you make like Lego Santa's Village, that one would sell so much better because you can do elves, you can do Santa Claus, you can do Mrs. Claus, you can do like presents, you can really do like the holiday series, whereas this one is just like this, but it'd be really cool if you got parts for elves. They do have an elf set. I think it costs like $100. I might pick it up. I might see if I have any gift cards or something like that. They're really expensive, but I really like the idea of Santa's Village, and I really like getting Santa Claus. So last year I was super stoked about getting Mrs. Claus. So we're gonna open this up, and we're going to. I think we'll see what the back looks like. Kind of showcases you know, like little tidbits of like what they've done. But I really think it looks like we get a nice little baby, which is kind of cool, and a stroller. Oh, that's pretty badass. Oh, love the dog. Okay, all right, stop looking at spoilers, Eugene. We are gonna open every single day up in this advent calendar. That's just not our norm. Normally we don't do that. So in this one, I'm gonna cut it and we're gonna open it up and see what we get. Okay, here's the side. Here is our display. So it's a cityscape here. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can kind of really see. So it is a cityscape. On the bottom down here is your play set. This is like the home. Looks like it's a home. You can see that this is where they want you to play with all of your home accessories. So it looks like this is like your neighborhood, and then how their thought process is down here as you come inside your home, and then you can put everything in the special rooms and stuff where you're putting your play set. This is your play set, and it does look like they're coming from the road here, and then you're going in your house here, or your backyard is over here. So all the pieces we're gonna go in this playset. Like if they have snowman, will go out here. That's how they kind of designed it. So we'll look at that at the end of the video. But we're gonna open up every day now, and we're gonna open them, we're gonna build them, and then we're gonna talk about them afterward. Well, we're gonna open it, build it, and talk about it in that order. Normally, I would split all the videos up, but we're not doing that. So we're gonna look for day 1. I do not see it. You might have already seen it. Day 1's right here in this tree. So I'm gonna push here. And then looks like we get a young gentleman with his skateboard. That is day 1. So we're gonna pop that back. We are going to go like this. We're going to go back. We're going to build this in stop motion. That's what I do. And then we'll talk about it right after I build it. So let's build it. right, so today you get a spare little piece here. You get a ski helmet. You get a little sled here that it doesn't stick very well. And you get a child. All right, so this is a child figure. The child figure has a Christmas sweater. It's not movable feet, and it has sweater in here. It reminds me of like the Star Wars one where all the Star Wars characters all have Christmas sweaters from last year. That's when I first opened this. I'm like, oh, it kind of just automatically went to that. Like, okay, so the character has a Christmas sweater. The character does not have two faces, which is interesting. I don't know why they didn't do it. Like, I'm always against it, but I don't know why they didn't do it on this particular figure, where this helmet would have been blocking when they have the helmet off and when they have the hair off. This one would have been a good version. This one would have been a good version to have that. So overall, it's a generic piece. Normally minifigures are about the $5 price point, but the only thing that you really take away with this one is that it has a Christmas sweater. So I don't know if the $5 price point would work for this one. I don't know if the $5 price point would work with this one. It's just, like I don't really care for this one. I would probably just take off the headpiece, take off the pants, and then just have a festive little costume ones with the sweater. And the accessories here, I know it's supposed to work for the playscape that it has, but for a little sled, there's not enough snow in their little playscape for the sled that it shows. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Okay, let's find day 2 is right here. So we're going to push. Okay. Looks like a auger. Okay. Yeah, for drilling holes. All right, we're going to build this in stop motion, and then we'll talk about it. Let's do it. All right, day 2 is a toy that you could use, but it's a very large toy. So it's like a drill for drilling holes. It's a little tractor. It's like you're plowing for fences. I don't get this one. It's half size of a minifigure, and so it's supposed to be like a toy, but I don't know if a kid's gonna want a post hole digger. I don't get this one. It is easy to put together. These pieces do move like so. So you can go up and down, so it does make it so it can go up terrain. And this piece right here does move itself. You get 2 of these drill parts, which is kind of cool. You could use those pieces elsewhere, and you do get 2 of the topper pieces here. So it's basically parts for day 2. I just didn't really understand the concept of what I was getting here. Okay, we're on day 3. When day 3 is right here, so we're gonna pop. I already ruined the display. All right, well, whatever. Okay, cool. We get the cool looking dog. We get the cool looking Christmas dog. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna do a little stop motion with the dog. It won't be that crazy just because there's not many pieces. And then we'll talk about it right afterwards. Let's do it. So day 3, you get 2 dog bones. As you can see, 2 of these little dog bones. You get a dog tray for the dog food, and then you get this really cool dog. Okay, I like the cool dog because it has a Christmas sweater. I know I'm a sucker for this particular one. I really do like it. It has a Christmas sweater. It is a nice little dog. It's the same model dog that they have all the time. And you just put a Christmas sweater on it. It's a green Christmas sweater. It has a Christmas tree. It has little stars. And it has the same type of decoration that you had on the first figure. So I like it. This is a good price point. This figure is really cool. I do like it. I enjoy it. If you do not have animals in your collection, I think he's really cool. He's really cute. The bowl itself, and 2 bones. The dog can't eat the bones, but it's for looks, for the playset. All right, we're done with that. I don't know if I mentioned that Lego City is actually their cheapest one that you can get, and it's a lower age group. Its price point's $34 if you don't get it on sale anywhere else, so that's the normal price for it. Okay. Guess this is supposed to be a gift. The conversation here is gonna go pretty fast. Let's build it and then we'll discuss it. Now, day 4 is just this. You get a hat, a little hat for a minifigure, and you get a skateboard. Do not like this, folks. This could go for your character that you got on day 1, but it's pretty lame. Like, a skateboard and a figure. This is what you would... Now, this would go under a Christmas tree, right? So it's like, okay, you're adding to the playscape, but... yeah, yes, it moves. Yes, it does move. It's lime green, and this is more of turquoise. I don't like this as a day. It's like you're not getting, you're paying a lot for this. You're paying $34, and then you're getting this as one of the days. Child's gonna be like, oh, okay. Yes, you can put it with their other minifigures, but I'm assuming your child with any other set will have this itself already. So it's nothing new to the table, and it's just like, okay, where's the figure, you know? We are on day 5. And all advent counters for Lego are all in the same spot. Like, day 5 on all of them will be right here. Day 3 will be here. Like, so once you start doing them, you kind of know. Okay, here's day 5. Way better than yesterday's. That's for damn sure. I'm giving this as a adult perspective, just so you know, not a child's perspective. I do it for collectors. That's what my channel is all about. We do random things. That's why we're called Random World. We look at advent calendars this month. And then we look at, like, I do toy reviews, product reviews, whenever I do something. And I'm going to really try to focus on art next year. But without further ado, let's build this one in stop motion, and then we'll talk about it. Now, here's an interesting figure. You get a minifigure. They have long hair, freckles. They have glasses on. They have a Christmas sweater, just as before. Backside, it's just almost the same like style as Christmas sweater. You get 2 skiing little probes. You actually get 3. They came in an extra one. You have 2 skis. Okay, that's cool. Now, the problem that it's a child minifigure without the movable legs. So you gave them the skis, but there is no, like, movement. All they can do is slide. There's no bending them. There's no playing with them. There's none of that for this particular character. So I thought it was a little interesting how your skis, you can't have any movement with it. All you can do is flat, right? So you can move the hands a little bit, but they're small hands, so you're not going to really, like, the distance between their legs and their body. The hair is cool. I think the backside, again, they didn't do double faces, which is fine by me, but you could have with this hair. Green is her sweater, or his sweater. I don't know which one they are. Depends on what you want it to be. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next day. Day 6 is right here. Okay, so it's a remote control boat is what this is supposed to be. Again, this would go in an elf Santa's village, like making the toys and stuff. We're gonna build it, and then you'll hear me complain. So let's build it. So the theme this year is more of like Christmas presents and toys. So you get a remote control walkie-talkie for your little playboat. It's very simple design. It has a little flag. It's supposed to be like, will it float? No. No, this thing will flow over. It's just meant to be played. But there is no lake in their playscape, so it's kind of weird that they would have done that. Normally, you make stuff where you can use for the playscape. This is probably just going to go around the Christmas tree is how you do it. And they don't even have a real Christmas tree drawing in here. They have a sofa. They have a little fireplace. But they don't have any real place for this little boat. The little boat's okay. I'm not wowed by it, you know? Like, then I thought when I was building these, I thought, okay, there isn't that many pieces in this set, and it is their least expensive one. So this is the more affordable advent calendar out of Lego. So I was like, oh, okay. But I guess I just don't like the combination that it when I started opening this up. We're on day 7, folks, which is down in this corner. Gonna try to not break up the... Okay, you get a baby little cat. It's a very small cat. I like the size of the cat, yes. You get a fish and you get a cat bowl. Okay. I guess you put the cat and the fish in the back. Okay. Let's build this one, and we'll talk about it right afterwards. Okay, so I started kind of chuckling inside when I really was looking at this one. You get a fish to feed the cat. Now, this fish is twice the size of the cat. It's a blue one, at least. Most of the time they're red or gray, so the blue is kind of cool. You get a little teeny bowl for the cat, you know, like that's probably like it's fish bowl. No, it's water bowl, and then you're just feeding it a big fish. The cat is a kitten, pretty much. I mean, yes, it can fit on pieces. It's a cool little set. I do like it. I just think that they have like these little cookies and stuff, which would have probably been a better treat for the cat instead of the gigantic fish. So I think that was a mismark, unless you were just trying to add in that you're getting this cool fish. I think the cat would have been better suited for like a little teeny cat treat. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. What are yours? Okay, we are on day 8, which is right here. We're gonna pop this one open. Hopefully it's something. Okay. This would be like your toy bike that you get. And for like under the Christmas tree, I think that's what this would be, or you're storing it outside, you know. We're gonna build it and then I'll discuss it, right? All right, so we're on day 8. It's at least it's different. It's a scooter, so at least, you know, it can go like this. You can go like this. You can add a figure on. They can slide in. That type of slide can work for Lego Friends as well. But Lego Friends could never hold on because their arms aren't that designed to clip forward. They just go straight down. It can move a little bit. It comes with a little bike. It's supposed to go around by your Christmas tree. Again, this one's all about toys around a Christmas tree. And I'm not in love with it. I'd rather, you know, if you're going to do that, you might as well have a few really good minifigures, and especially ones that can move around, where the 2 minifigures that we've already opened have no movement in their feet. They've been the child ones. So it kind of like limits your playability with them. And then this one, it would definitely limit your playability with that. But that's just my thoughts. It kind of makes more sense now why they don't have double heads, because this is going to fit on, you would see it. So these toys are meant for the 2 kids that you would have already pulled. That was why they did not give them the 2 double faces. What are your thoughts? Moving on to day 9, which is down here on the bottom. Okay, so we get a outside, a little skier. Looks like more of an adult, maybe not, maybe he might be a child. It's a more of an adult character, wearing a festive Christmas sweater, wearing snowshoes. We are going to build them, and we're going to talk about them right afterwards. All right, so you get a first one we get with, this is one of the parents. or an adult, because the first one we get with long pants. He has another Christmas sweater. It kind of looks like roasting marshmallows on a fire for the shirt. You get snowshoes, and you get, I really like this one. This is 2 pieces. The cup with little hot chocolate in it. I actually like that. I do that a lot. No double faces. Christmas sweater there. Brown. And then I'm just dropping everything. The big focal point on this one is I really like that chocolate on the mug. That's really cute. I dig it. I dig that. I dig that a lot. So on that, today's a win, just because you get that nice different piece that's not as... And then you do get a sweatered character, and you can make yourself some festive characters. So I do like that too. Moving on to day 10, folks, which is up in this corner. We're looking at the chimney. May it be something cool with the chimney, maybe? Remote control car. That's what we're getting today. So you can see my excitement, folks. I'm actually not excited about this advent calendar all so far. So here it is. Very little bit of pieces too. Fudge. All right, let's build this. It'll be very fast, and then we'll talk about it right afterwards. All right, so you have a fire truck here. It's remote controlled. It's supposed to be a toy. Like I'm saying, the theme here are toys. I thought this was a pretty lame. I didn't like it. I was like, what am I doing? It's parts. Really, it's parts. You're gonna get a lot of these little skates that the children could use for the characters have skates. You get a walkie-talkie. At least you're having walkie-talkies. You can get more of these. Sorry, I'm not in love with the toy part here. It's a fire truck. Will they play with it? Maybe for a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Is your children playing with these? Let me know. We're on day 11. We've pulled... Let's see what day 11 is. So it's the baby. Okay, the babies are cool because they actually have value. It's definitely something that's hard to get. So this actually might have value. We're going to do it in a very quick stop motion, and then we'll talk about it right afterwards, and then I'll really explain it. So let's do it. So day 11, you get a like a little thing to feed your babies. Yeah, what is it? Baby food. And then you get the little baby and Christmas sweatered baby. Let's do this. You can see it. Has a little Christmas sweater. I like the baby concept. Adults can grab onto that, but babies can't grab onto anything. I do like there's coming out more and more babies, so that's pretty cool. It's a cool little figure. It's definitely worth more than $5. So if you want Lego babies and you want to get more of them, this is one way to do it because you can't interchange the bottom piece. So this one you would have to get this one. So this is going to be an exclusive for this holiday advent calendar. So unfortunately, if you're trying to collect these baby ones, you're going to have to get this one. It's cute. It's a cute little baby. And the baby, and then the adult Lego would hold this to feed the baby. So on that sense, it's worth it if you're really trying to collect these baby Legos. How are you liking the advent calendar right now? Like, we're on day 12. This is your halfway point. This is like, is it worth it so far? $34.99. This is probably the wheelchair or the little thing for your day 11. I'm not super loving it. You get very little minimum pieces. The world it's creating so far to me isn't that great. You got 4 minifigures so far. If you didn't get the baby, you have 3, which is technically worth in Lego World $15 because a minifigure is $5. But if they're not minifigures that you would write home about, and I was right. Yeah, it makes sense. Because you just got the baby, so now you need the baby carriage. This is a stroller. This is a little stroller. Stroller's a cool idea. I kind of like it. I don't have a stroller. I like it. We're going to build it. We might walk the baby into it in the video too. just to add the little, like, you know, stroller with the baby. I don't know. We'll do something with the baby just because here it is. And then we're going to talk about this, my thoughts on it, right afterwards. Let's do it. Now, on today's build, you get a stroller. The baby goes inside the stroller. We got the baby yesterday. It's only a few pieces. I wish this wasn't day 12, because this is if this is your focal point is really the main attraction so far is that baby. This is a baby Lego, right? So if you want that exclusive, you got to buy this set, and then you also get a stroller for it, which is cool, because if you have the baby Legos from the minifigures, there was a space baby, there's other babies. If you want to have those for your collection and you want to have a stroller for it, here you go. So you're gonna need this one to have that on a less expensive. Like if you're already gonna go for the baby, it's a blue stroller, black handles and 2 wheels, and it does move. So on that, sure. I just really don't like the theme that this advent calendar has done. But if you want the whole family of the Legos for minifigures, you're probably gonna have to buy this one if you want the Santa series. Okay, we have day 23. We are not on day 23, Eugene. We're on day 13. It just feels like I should just be on day 23, because I'm not loving this one. I'm not digging it. Here it is. Maybe it's because I really wanted it to be Santa's Village. I don't know. You're like, huh, Eugene, that's the whole thing. You want it to be something different, and it's not. Let's try it. All right, we are looking at a minifigure. We're gonna build her, and then we're gonna talk about it right afterwards. Let's do it. All right, so here's our next character. So has a scarf. You do get 2 of those scarves. Has a cookie inside. She has no double heads there. Her hair is a different style. It's bunned up, as you can see. She has a Christmas sweater, has a helicopter on it, has some type of star, and then you have a Christmas tree on the back, same as the father figure. Brown pants, and she has a kind of like a donut as a treat, and then has these skis. You get 3 skis in case you lose one. Lego's really good about that. And you get 2 cookies here, and you also got 2 scarves here in case you lost those for accessories wise. So it's really nice when they do throw in those extras in case because they're small and you can lose them. So she's a nice figure. Is she worth more than $5? Only because of the sweater. Other than that, not really. Okay, we did 13. We're on day 14 now. Let's open up day 14. Let's see here. Is it something better or something I'll be happier about? You know, like, I don't know if I have Lego Star Wars. I probably should try to pick that one up. Maybe on Black Friday, I'll pick that one up. I'm shooting these in November, but it might be an idea to... I always have had Star Wars. I do have Harry Potter, which I didn't showcase. That one will come in probably at the end of the month. But this is a remote control toy. It's like a little remote control helicopter. We are going to build it, and then we're going to talk about it right afterwards. So today we get a remote control helicopter. You do get 2 propeller blades. You do get 2 of those, and I think you get 1 more of those. So they did give you extra pieces. It is supposed to be a little helicopter, and you get another walkie-talkie. Again, this type of accessories and stuff is all meant for your end of, like, around the Christmas tree, around the presents, what the kids can be playing with. It's an interesting spot. It's meant for the Legos to play with something else. Interesting concept. Some of them didn't really go well with me so far, but this one has parts, and you get a walkie-talkie. What's your thoughts? We are now on day number 15. Where is number 15, folks? Probably on the bottom somewhere. Oh, right over here. It's the door. So let's pop that door open. Oh, it's a bunny. I will still do a stop motion for this little bunny, even though there's no building on it. So let's do it, and then I'll come right back. So today you get a bunny. You get a little happy little bunny. I like the bunny. It's supposed to be a stuffed animal, but you can treat it as a actual bunny, like a bunny person. There's a little tail. It's brown. It's a happy little bunny. It's that stuffed animal that some children will like and play with and adore for a little bit, or put it on their bed. It's a nice piece. It can step outside on Legos, and you can put it anywhere you want. You can hop it around. It's cute. It's adorable. It has value. It's better than yesterday's. I'd rather get this than just pieces, because this is a unique piece. At least that's my thought as a collector, and probably a child will have more fun with this one than they would have yesterday's. Your thoughts? We are on day 16, which is here down on the bottom. We're going to open up day 16. Day 16 is a sled for a character, looks like. It's not for Santa Claus, but we're going to get those pieces where they do a trend of you build them and then they all go together. You have a lot of helmets in this for safety. We're going to build this. At least it has a lot of pieces. At least we can have some fun building it. Having the pieces come together, maybe a splashdown. And then, yeah, let's do it. So day 16, you get another hat. So you get a collection of these safety hats. Not the right hat that I would use for this. This is definitely not what I would use for a snowplow, but which is, I thought was weird that you're getting this for this, because no, it's a bike helmet for something that you can really F yourself up. It can go over stuff. That's kind of nice. It can tilt. I do like that feature of this. At least this is something that could be used, can be used by multiple characters. This is for a sitting character, more so for an adult figure. That's why I thought it was weird that they're getting that helmet. They would probably using more of a bike helmet, like a biker helmet with a full face gear, because when you're going in really fast, if you don't have goggles on, you are effed up. So yeah, I didn't get that part for the helmet. I thought that was kind of a mistake. But overall, today is a win. It's nice. Yes, it's small, but at least it has more playability and more function in an environment that you're trying to create. So today's a win. We did 16. We're doing 17 now. We're getting close. A few more days. Oh, okay. Oh, is it not what I thought? Okay, so it's Mrs. Claus reading. Is it? Let me look. It's Mrs. Claus doing the naughty or nice list. I like it. I like it. We're gonna build it, and we're gonna talk about it. At least something put a smile to my face. Something. Let's do it. Okay, so we moved on. I didn't think she was going to come this early. So Mrs. Claus has the naughty or nice list. That's what she's holding. She has two faces. There's one, her glasses there. And then there's her happy. And this is her, I got to look at that list face. She has nice hairdo there. Her outfit is all red. She has the part right here where the dress, so she can't, you can't bend her. So she has that solid piece there on the back side. It's just her shirt. So you can, in theory, change out with red pants. And if you had red pants, you probably could just change out her pants and not make her have this right here. She is a fantastic piece. She's definitely worth it. She's one of the reasons I bought, I think last year, I wanted, was the first time I saw that you get Mrs. Claus. So I was super excited last year getting her. And so if you don't have her, you're going to want to buy this one or last year's model. because she is a really nice piece. I probably would have put her on day 18, not day 17, but closer, or closer to Christmas, maybe 23. Make 23 and 24 be Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That would have been better. Thoughts? We are on day 18, which is right here. So let's pop day 18 open. Okay, so this is what I thought was going to start happening towards Christmas, is you're going to get the parts to the sleigh. Like, here is your reindeer, weird looking reindeer. Here's your sleigh. We're probably going to get an addition to the sleigh on day 19. So we're going to build it, and then we're going to talk about what our thoughts on it. Okay, so 18's a little weird one. You get a reindeer, and a sled that you could, in theory, put a child in. A child could fit in this because of the small feet, but it looks really weird. I don't get this. Like, you get the antlers. It is supposed to be like a little reindeer, and it does move like this. It's more of like a those displays that you take photos in. It feels like that, like it's a toy a child sits in, and then it's another one of those toys. That's what I would say. Playability, not so much. You could, if they had the smaller characters, they could put smaller characters in, and they can wiggle them around. That's about as much as I would do with it. Thoughts? Okay, we're on day 20. I bet you it's something to do with a sled. Let's see. Oh, I would have bet wrong on that. You would have got me. It is the Christmas tree. So let's build this. Let's do it. I like Christmas trees. All right, so we finally got our Christmas tree on day 20. Here's our Christmas tree. It has the same type of lights. You just rotate it like so. It has a little star on top. It's not very big, but I mean, you probably should have made this one bigger. All your stuff's gonna go around it. Like, for this advent calendar, everything goes around this tree, right? All your bikes, all that kind of stuff. They should have put more pieces towards making a larger Christmas tree. I'm sorry, but when you have everything themed around toys and accessories for this Christmas tree, you're gonna want it bigger. You don't want your toy bigger than your tree, because then that's just sad. All right, we're all about cheery. We're not about sad. If you want to learn how to make these trees, this is how you do it. There's different advent calendars have different types, so you can kind of see different variations on how to make these. But it's an okay tree. It would have been fine for this environment, as long as they didn't have it being everything oriented around the Christmas tree. At least that's my thoughts. We are now on wrapping it up. We have 21. We have 22's got to be in the next row. 22's here. We have 23 right here, and 24 right here in this one corner. So we're going to open 21. I think I recall seeing a snowman as well. So 22 is going to be a snowman. That's what's going to happen. So 21, our little nutcracker. He's not a nutcracker. He's like one of the little protectors. Maybe he's a nutcracker? I don't know what they're called. Let's build them. Day 21 is like that, like a nutcracker of some sort. You have a little soldier. It's a toy soldier. I didn't put the two swords in the stop motion because in the picture it only showed one, but they do give you two swords, so that's the only reason why I'm having it here. It is a blank minifigure face, so if you wanted that, that's actually pretty cool and very helpful for different type of sceneries. You get the old style hat that used to come out in the pirate era, back when Legos were doing like Lego Pirates. Before they went all mainstream on whatever movies or franchises they would do, they had their own pirate one, which was kind of cool. It's very bland. You get two pirates. Basically, what you get out of this is you get two swords, you get a cool hat, and then you get a blank head that you can use for anything, which I really do like. So I like today's a win only because of the parts. We are on day 22. Let's do it. This is probably Snowman. Oh, wrong. Okay, it's a toy train to go around your Christmas tree. That's what this one is. Let's build it. All right, today you get a little teeny train. It's kind of cute. I like that they added the smokestack here. I do like that. It is a little choo-choo. A child will play with this for a little bit longer. A collector is just going to get rid of it. Again, this goes around the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree is small. Like, now that we're past that point of seeing the Christmas tree, it was a very small Christmas tree. So it's disappointment there. You have some greens here. You have a dark green, you have a light green, and I like that at least they carried in, and then the little hook goes into the black. That's cool. Cool design. You can use these. You can use these as little placements for shoes. So it does have pieces you could use later. It's just not many pieces, and it's, yeah, I don't know. I would thumbs down today. Where are we now? We are on day 23. We have 2 days left. Hits and misses, I would say. Hits and misses. 23 snowman, I bet. Snowman. I thought there was a snowman in this set. This is part of a sled. I'm pushing it down to 15. That was my bad. Let's push it down. Right? Wasn't there a snowman? All right, let's build it. Now we're getting close to the main event. So naturally, I assumed most of the time they have some type of sleigh. They usually have like a reindeer pulling the sleigh or something pulling the sleigh or extra pieces to it to build off. But this one, it doesn't seem like it because we haven't pulled Santa Claus yet. And so this, to me, tells me that Santa Claus is tomorrow and this is just his sled. It's just like a regular sled that he just slides down. They use those big swords. So if you don't want to use it as a sled, you could use them as a sword. It's fine. There's nothing to this one. It's just parts. Unfortunately, you need to add more to this sled for it to have any staying power. It's only going to be used maybe for the day, and then it's going to be parts. Really, children's going to take those swords off. They're going to enjoy those as weapons instead of actually sleds. So Santa's not going to have this for very long. I didn't miss a day, did I? I did. Wow. All right. I apologize for that, folks. I'm like going through it going, I thought I saw a snowman on this advent calendar. Day 19, snowman. There we go. You know, they sneak away and hide on you. I hope someone caught that in the comments before. You're like, what happened to day 19? I hope you called it before I did 24. Here's the snowman. I was like, did I not see that there's a snowman on it? We're going to build them and we're going to talk about it. All right, so today we got a snowman. I like the snowman has no face. All right, it would actually have been really cool if he actually had a face because there was a snowman one that was just a mask and stuff. So I like for one of the minifigure series. But I like that you could use this as a white little head to fit onto any snowman you want to make. It has a top hat. I like the top hat. I like the scarf here and in the bottom. It's very easy. Not many pieces to this. You could build yourselves more of these if you had different figures. Today's not a negative. It does just show you actually get another branch too. Shows you how to make them, and then they also give extra scarves. So you already got an extra scarf earlier. So if you had the extra pieces, just a couple of these, you could make another snowman. You know, like have two snowmen, a little snowman village. That's at least a positive. Okay, we're gonna look at Santa Claus. This one's gonna be Santa Claus. Probably get Santa Claus and his sack. So let's Santa Claus and his sack. Santa Claus and his sack. All right, you get two little beards. We're going to open up Santa Claus. We're going to build them, and then we're going to talk about them. And then we're going to do a overall thought process on this advent calendar. So without further ado, let's build them. Here is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is what you're really hoping for day 24. You're always wanting Santa Claus in these. That's why I really was pushing for, like, I really want an elf Santa Claus Village advent calendar, and you make Santa Claus make Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus at the end. I don't care the order. It would be really cool to have either of them at the end, and then you have all elves and stuff, and then you can have toys. That's where you put the toys in. Like, this one has lots of toys, and it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Whereas if you made a Santa Claus Village one, you can. He doesn't have two heads. You can see that, two faces. I mean, his hat fits on. You gotta be pretty careful. There he is. You get two of these. They're like a vinyl, not vinyl, but it's a different feel of plastic for his his like beard and mustache. His arms move up here. He is wearing his little outfit. It's a really nice piece. If you do not have Santa Claus and you want him, this for $34 is a lot cheaper than the $100 set that you can get. There's also a $40 one that that you can get a nice Santa Claus in too. I got that one last year. It's on my playlist somewhere. He's a cool figure. I like him. I enjoy him. He's definitely worth about a good $10 because price points are about $5. You can easily sell him more because he's a more rare character, right? Santa Claus is not going to be one that you get in a lot of sets, so he's a good one to pick up, especially if you like minifigures. At least that's my thoughts. All right, our overview. This set cost $34, $34.99 if you bought it when it came out. Not on sale. Sorry for the dogs barking in the background. I cannot control my neighbor's dogs, and I can't tell them please don't bark. You gotta film these when you can, and it's really annoying for lighting, and it's just going crazy back there. It's like they want to be in the video. It's crazy. So anyway, my thought process of this one is, you do get Mrs. Claus, you do get Mr. Claus, you get a couple random characters that you really don't care about, and then you also get a couple baby, you get a baby minifigure, which is really adorable. That's a really cool feature. And then you get just random toys and assortments, which don't really fit the playscape that they designed. Here's their playscape. The playscape doesn't really design. They do have the train thing because they want you to put the fake little train here, but it doesn't fit for the world that they created. So I have to thumbs down like the idea that they try to do here for the cityscape one, but I do like a good amount of stuff that's in it. Price point wise, you are getting, the baby's gonna be very pricey. If you do not have one that has a Christmas sweater, that's worth it. Santa Claus is another good one that's in this one. Mrs. Claus is another one that's good in this one. And there's the dog. The dog is a really good one because it has that Christmas sweater on it. You do get a little cat. It's not specialized to this, so if you already have a cat, then it doesn't really matter. So at least those four things alone. Oh, the stroller. The stroller was another good one. But like some of the stuff you're like, could have done it within a different set, sure. But Mr. and Mrs. Claus, that's going to give you the value there, is at least $10. And then, like the dog's another $5, the baby's another probably 10 because it's going to be very rare. So you can add up if you're a collector. For thinking of it as a collecting purposes, it can equal out to be $34.99. It's a lot of the set is just parts, and it doesn't really fit the theme that they were trying to go for. At least that's my thoughts. What are yours? If you do like my videos, please hit the like, please subscribe. We're trying to get to, again, 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're a little bit off, a lot off. By the time I was making this, we're about 650 off, I think, roughly. So would you be one of those 650 that join in? It'd be really great. I do stop motion with the videos, how I build them, and I'm gonna have tons of advent calendars this whole month. This is the first video that's going out. It's gonna be advent calendars all month long. There will be some building blocks. There's gonna be tons of other ones, so it all depends on what you're into. This is on an adult perspective, and maybe one of these for you for collecting purposes is gonna be the right fit for you. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.